More music on trendybeats.com.
Okay, so I'm here currently. I'm waiting to check in for my flight to Belgium later tonight, which is around 11 p.m. I think. Yeah. So I'll be traveling to Belgium to pursue my master's in food technology. Yeah.
How did you come in contact with Travels by the Derricks, and why did you trust them to do a good work for you?
Okay, so I met Travel by the Derricks. So I met Travel by the Derricks through a friend's recommendation. I had gotten my admission already, and then I was so confused about how to start the whole entire process. So then my friend who had already interviewed with them, and I was actually present when he was doing his interview. Yes, because so that's how come I just met them. I knew about them, but then I didn't know what to do to them. I just decided when I didn't know who to go to, I just reached out to them myself, and then they booked an interview, and then I met the panel, and then I found out that one of the panel members actually lives in Texas, and I actually used to be in Texas for 2 years, the past 2 years. So it was so it was more like a friendly chat, and meeting someone you knew, and then it was all about Austin city limits and how I felt about Texas. So already I knew I could trust these people because then we built that rapport over the video interview.
So were you not scared? Because some people get scammed. So were you not scared you'd be scammed and all that?
No, not really. Because then from the video interview that we had, they actually look legit. And one thing I like about them is that before they actually make you book an appointment, you actually pay for that appointment. And that shows that you mean serious business. I actually know they meant serious business and they knew what they were about. Yeah, and then the fact that they had terms and conditions on their sites and everything. It was just everything just seemed genuine. It seemed like genuine people. Yeah.
Did you pay so much for the visa, or everything went through before you have to do the payment?
So what they do is they take everything in, depending on the stage you get. And when you get to a stage, there's a payment you have to make so that you can proceed. If you make that payment, you proceed. And if you don't make that payment, your process is kind of halted. So they communicate to you and see how before they even start the whole process, they give you a broad picture of how much the financial situation is going to look like. So then all you have to do is just gauge. You yourself have to gauge and see whether you can actually commit or you can actually start this whole process. So they let you know the broader picture before you even begin. And then they break it down in stages. Even if you can't bring all the money at once, you can do it in small batches and small stages, and then you go on from there. Yeah.
Okay. So finally, what do you have to tell Travels by the Derricks?
I'd say I really appreciate you guys for everything you did. I mean, especially with the documentation, the legalization. I hadn't even heard about legalization. I was like, what is this? And then these guys, you have to do this, and the patience, they were and the availability of Derrick, it's he's online 24/7. Whenever I need him, I just give him a call and he'll make sure to get back to me as soon as possible. So I really appreciate that.
Thank you.
Francis, how was your trip?
Oh, my trip was lovely. I translated in this one and I got here. She came directly, so she had to wait for me. But then I'm really glad that we have someone from the Derricks coming to translate. I really appreciate it. They are taking us through.